What's going on, everybody? The Garmin R10, it had another update, so figured it's such a beautiful day. Let's get outside, let's practice a little bit and try it out. So let's get to it. All right, everybody, so we're here, we're on the range out at Inwood. We've got the Garmin R10 already set up. You can see I've already done my alignment using the stand. If you're interested in the stand, I'll link that down below. Make sure you use the code to get 10% off. We're gonna hit some shots here. The Garmin R10, they did an update that is supposedly supposed to work on club path, face, and angle of attack. So some of those numbers, you might have heard me mention in previous videos. I feel like they were decent, but I would get some pretty big ones like 10, 12 degrees, and I just don't do that, especially swinging out to the right. I don't swing very far out to the right, even though I'm trying to hit a draw. That's not going to happen. So they said they're going to fix that. So we're going to hit some shots here and try it out. So we're all set up to go, and let's get into it. I have not hit a ball yet with it on. I've hit 2 to warm up. Okay. So that ball's hit pretty good, just left of the target flag I have it set up on. The wind is blowing out of the right, but it's not very strong today. It's not that big. It is saying my club path was 7.3 left. Let's see what it said the face is. So that means 7.3 left, angle attack up, face 2 left. Okay. Club speed 81 miles an hour. I did figure out how to switch that. Thank you to some help from the channel on that. Okay, so it's saying I had a fairly sizable cut to that shot. Now the ball moved left. You can see that by how it tracked. What it looks like on there is exactly what it looked like. That was pretty good tracking by the device. As far as distance goes, I landed right next to the flag out there. So let's just take a shot. Again, something you always want to have on the range finder. So 145 is where it landed. So it's saying 147. So I give that a pretty good grade there. And let's go again. Okay, so I've moved the ball back this time. So I'm actually closer to the unit. So the way I do this, because grips are about a foot, so instead of bringing out a tape measure, and this is a 3-foot alignment rod, and we're supposed to be at 6 feet, so that's where I'm going to be. So that would make sense. If I have the ball too far forward, it's going to be reading. If you can't adjust where it's reading, it should, if you have it too far forward, that would make the numbers be off. So let's try it with it a little bit back here. So that one definitely should be a left path. That ball is curving more. I don't know about the distance there. I hope I hit it 170 yards. That ball was a little straighter than that. The path, I believe the path a little bit more. Not sure the face there. That ball was a lot straighter. Again, we have a wind out of the right, and that ball was pretty on target, to be honest with you. So let's see, I'm going to move it back here again, because they say they want it at 6 feet. Oh, junked it. But that should be a right path. Okay, so that's pretty good. Face 1, 2 left. Ball started right, so I don't believe that actually. Ball was right, but I hit it chunky, so we can't really go off of that. Let's hit a few more here. Ball started right. Drawing, I think the wind's taking a little more left. That ball is well past. That one, I believe the 170. There's no way the path was 2.4 left. There's no way. Okay, so let's just double check our alignment here. That ball had a pretty sizable draw. Not as much as showing on there either. Like again, the wind, there is some wind, so that would affect the flight, but it's not that much. It's not that much. Plus, like for a ball to move that much with the wind, it would have to start riding the wind. So I would have to be moving it from right to left, which would be a rightward club path. So they're saying face was 0.3 right. The ball did start to the right, but the club path being left, that ball should be, you know, at least, at the very least in this wind, holding straight, not riding the wind left and then getting all that distance out of it. So I'm going to move this up here again. I'm going to get up in front. I'm trying to hit as close to as possible as I can. That's a good ball. That's a draw. I did pull it a little, and again, it's riding the wind. So it is moving left like it's showing here, and I'm not trying to hit it directly at the target. You can see club path. Let's see, let's look at that angle of attack, because that's another number. So like, let's go to the last shot. Angle of attack's now reading up. So there was no other instructions with it as far as maybe moving the it didn't say move where you're supposed to hit. They've always said 6 feet from the unit. So let's see. Now obviously I'm taking a divot, so you know I'm going to be hitting more in the downward direction to do that. Okay, so that's out to the right. That ball started well right. Club path definitely not left. I mean, maybe. Flight wasn't bad. Yeah, so it's just, I don't know. They did an update to it, and I don't know. I actually, right now, outside, this isn't feeling like it's any better. If anything, I feel like it's worse. Okay, so that's not too bad right there. I'm going to put this right here. Just make sure we're in our spot. Okay. Here we go. Okay, chunked it a little heavy, but it's a push draw. So there's your 12 right. I mean, so it's getting, I don't know. Now it's a little bit all over the place. So that's my experience so far with it. As we go, that one's probably a little better. Get rid of that ball. There's a good push draw. That's a good shot. Distance doesn't seem too bad there. Let's see what the face says. There's our angle of attack. Okay, so that one was good. Like, I think that one is legit. So let's see again. Kind of moving back here. Yeah, it's a 3-footer. And that's a very good strike for me. That's not what that ball did. Not even close. So what the heck's going on? All right, well, we got some things to work out. So the update did not help, at least in my case. So the one thing I'll say is, you know, I'm going to have to do a little research. I'm going to have to go and probably talk to people. And that's the thing that drives me nuts, is you don't want to have to do that. Don't want to have to go onto a forum and see what everybody else is doing. Oh, what's this? What's that? So the easier it can work without having to do all that, the better. So that's where some of this stuff has had to happen with other things going on. But Not bad. I mean, it's falling left, so again, it's probably not tracking that one all the way. But anyway, so yeah, there we go. Get that one good. It's moving left. Yeah, that one's riding the wind a lot, so that makes sense. So again, it's doing okay on some of the shots, but I've yet to get one where I'm like, yeah, that's it. That's exactly. Or I got one where it's like, okay, that everything makes sense. Everything that they've changed, that all makes sense. Like, I'm not hitting up on the ball. I know that, but again, it's the one thing I've always kind of had with the unit is like, I don't know where to put the ball. You know, I can't figure that out exactly and feel good about what's going on. So that one's hit decent. That definitely should be down. It says 3-2 up. Just not seeing that. Just not seeing that. So I think something that they might have done an upgrade. They're going to have to work on it, see what they got going on. But just wanted to get on the range, hit some shots. And again, everybody always asks about what the updates, have they made improvements, things like that. So figured I'd show you that. And we're going to have more. We've just got back from playing Arcadia Bluffs. If you want to check out some of the pictures from that, I'll link Instagram down below. And we're going to have some fun content showing some of those trips coming up soon. So I'll make sure you know about that. But click that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber already. And thanks everybody for tuning in. Let me know if you got any questions. Happy to answer them. Peace.